Hello, Sagittarius. This is your reading for March 16th, or whenever you hear it and it resonates. Now, the first image that I get for you is quite dynamic, and it's like you might see in a fantasy movie where the hero who's been, fighting and maybe on the verge of losing or becoming disheartened at least, suddenly it's revealed to them that they are actually this great superhero, that they have all this power, that is, that they have a history, a heritage that they were not aware of, a legacy they carry, and now they're embodying all of this power. And the image that I first saw of you was standing on a mountaintop, like literally on the peak of a mountain, with just sky around you and your arms open wide like this, and lightning coming down and infusing your energy field and you with this cosmic power. And that's what I feel like Spirit really wants you to remember, is that you have this power. It's not something you have to ask for like this. They're saying stand there and just own who you are, the essence of who you are, which is this sacred being that has access to all of this magnificent energy. Now, how do we have access to the magnificent energy? This is really what they're wanting to speak about with you. It's not that you're not going to have to deal with table and chair reality stuff. You will. What they're saying is, when you can remember that you are this and you have this dynamic power, you have this higher consciousness, which is key because it's about attitude, intention, how you dream, and how you speak. That is what's going to allow you to maintain that connection to that sense of power flowing through you. Flowing through you. This is so important, Sagittarius. Flowing through you. So if you're in a situation, for example, you're here and this situation is here, you're not going to pray energy into that situation. You're going to pray energy into you. It is you embodying the power, and then that affects that. Okay? Now, of course, whatever this is, they have their own power. There's always that going on, and their karma and the situation that involves other things and other people that might need to unwind. All of that's possible because, of course, this is a general reading. But the germane quality, the most important aspect of this for the collective, for the Sagittarian collective, is that you're being told to remember that there is always more than just you, but more than just your personality. There is this you, this bigger you, that you can stay in touch with by allowing yourself to dream, by allowing yourself to dream in abundance and health and safety, and to imagine those things and to use your words to back it up. No negative self-talk, and also no negative going over all the stuff, all the old hurts and the wounds. If you're still hanging on to old stuff, look at what you're getting by hanging on to it. It may be a connection to something you have been unwilling to let go of. On the other hand, you might just ask that question and realize, I'm really kind of bored with that old story now. So what words support the old story of who I was and who anybody else was, or what the situation was? And how can I change my language in order to help me let go of that energy? Because you got to remember too, Sag, very often we'll stay attached to old situations simply because it's familiar. Sometimes it's that simple. We just get into that sense that, that kind of thinking and thinking and thinking, as opposed to, I wonder. We can get into that kind of energy that really pulls us because our neural pathways are there, because we have already a rhythmic connection to the chemicals that come from those kind of thoughts. So you're being told, watch your words. Remember that there's more than just your personality, especially when you start getting into the overthinking. Allow yourselves in that moment to step outside of it, use positive language, do something playful, do something silly, laugh, and allow yourselves to dream beyond what is ever the problem. And remember, you are standing on the mountain. You are emboldened and you are empowered with divine energy, with compassion, with love, and with the ability, with the absolute ability to regulate your thought and your emotions to continue to give you access into the state of power. Okay? Because it's power, it's well-being, it's soul directed. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that, Sag. This is wonderful. Take care.